How to Reduce Expenses for Businesses by Shek. Reducing expenses is critical for businesses of all sizes, from startups to established enterprises. Unfortunately, many business owners do not take the time to evaluate their expenses and find ways to cut costs. As a result, they may be wasting money on unnecessary expenses and harming their business. If you are looking to reduce your expenses, here are a few tips by Shek to help you get started. Evaluate your expenses. Follow these steps by Shek. The first step in reducing expenses is to examine your spending closely. This means evaluating every expense, no matter how small. Track your spending for at least 1 month to understand where your money is going. According to Shek, you cannot fix something if you don't even know what is wrong with it. Therefore, you must clearly understand your business's spending habits before you can begin cutting costs. To evaluate your expenses, you should make a list of all your business expenses. Categorize your expenses by type. Determine which expenses are fixed and which are variable. Calculate the percentage of your total expenses that each category represents. Determine which expenses are essential and which are non-essential. Identify cost-cutting areas. Once you understand the spending habits, you can begin to identify areas where you can cut costs. There are many ways to do this, but Shek recommends starting with the following steps. Review your list of expenses and look for areas where you're spending more than you need to. Identify areas where you could cut back on your spending without impacting your business too much. Determine if there are any expenses that you can eliminate. Make a plan to reduce expenses. Make a realistic plan. After you have identified areas where you can cut costs, it is time to make a plan of action. This plan should detail how you will reduce your expenses in each area and set specific goals for how much you want to save. Your plan should also include a timeline for implementing the cost-cutting measures. Be realistic with your timelines, so you do not get discouraged and give up on your plan. Implement the plan. The next step is to put your plan into action. This means taking the necessary steps to reduce expenses in each area you have identified. For example, if you have decided to reduce your advertising budget, you may need to negotiate with your ad agency or find new ways to market your products. Monitor results. As you implement your expense reduction plan, it is essential to monitor the results so you can make any necessary adjustments. For example, you may need to adjust your plan if you do not see the desired results. Shek recommends celebrating your success. Once you have successfully reduced your expenses, it is essential to take a moment to celebrate your success. This will help motivate you to continue making cost-saving changes in the future. Shek's final thoughts. Reducing expenses is critical for businesses of all sizes. By following the tips provided by Shek, you can reduce your company's expenses and improve its bottom line. Remember to be realistic with your timelines and monitor the results of your cost-cutting measures so you can make necessary adjustments. Celebrate your success once you have successfully reduced your expenses. Thanks for watching.